brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
More with UNI head basketball coach Ben Jacobson as we're talking the UNI men's basketball team getting a win at home against Prairie View A&M. Coach Boewn Born had a solid second half as well. Finished the game with 13 points, coming off a game 31 points in the game at Toledo as he's finding some more consistency. 17 points against both Richmond and Evansville.
Yeah, he's got himself, back to where he's just a little more comfortable when we're playing. He had a different fall. September, October was just knocked off track a little bit because he was banged up 3 or 4 different times with some minor things. And when you're out for a 3 to 5 day stretch, that's one thing. But when it happens 3 or 4 times in 2 months, it doesn't allow you to really ramp up for the season the way that you want to. And so he's found that here in the last probably 3 weeks. He's consistently been able to work his routine and be in the gym and get his workouts in, and been able to be in practice. We've had some good hard practices the last 10 days, and he's been able to do all of it, and that matters. And so we feel like, and I know he does too, he's really picked up some steam, and he's playing good.
Another guy scoring well is Trey Campbell, 8 points against Prairie View A&M, 12 against Toledo. He does a lot more than just score when he's out on the floor, though.
He does. We've been able to put him on, depending on how the lineups are. We've been able to put him on, really good offensive guards from the other team, and Trey's done a very nice job at that end. But he's worked really hard at it. But he's shooting the ball. Got a ton of confidence in his 3-point shot right now, and you can see it when he shoots it. Like he knows it's going in, and that comes from a lot of work. And again, just another guy he's played good basketball for us.
Coach, you have a point guard, true freshman from Michigan, and R.J. Taylor. He's so good with the basketball. Just 2 turnovers on the season. He always looks comfortable, no matter what the defense is doing to him.
Yeah, he seems to find a way, and what you said is exactly right, Brad. No matter what the defense is doing, he seems to find a way to make something good out of it, and that's because you can see it when he's out there, right? He loves playing. He loves being out there. He loves practicing. He loves being in the gym, getting his shots up. Like he loves everything about it, and that comes through when we're playing games, and you can feel that from him. And excited for him, excited for Kyle. As they get a little more experience and become a bigger part of the rotation.
And the UNI Panthers getting some good contributions from some true freshmen, really top to bottom in all classes. UNI basketball getting some good contribution. We'll take a look now at a story on some former UNI Panthers now playing pro ball, both in the NBA and overseas for both the men and women's basketball teams here at the University of Northern Iowa.